Okay guys, so today we're going to be going over the Gamabunta raid, and I am on my global account so I can show you all the team that I'm going to be running. And then of course with every raid that I do with the raid review, I'm going to go over stage by stage and then the final boss fight, showing you where you can hit the final boss, how you should do it, and all the other good shit. Okay, first so let's go check out the team that I will be running. Now, I've been wanting to do something for a while now, which is using free-to-play units only or 28 cost or lower units only for videos. So I'm going to be trying to do that, but most likely, I don't know why, but it keeps resetting my team here. I don't know why it's doing that. I want my team. I have to reset it up. So the main units I'm going to be running with this raid for the first time, probably for the first video, is Datara, because he's pretty much a nuker. He does a shit ton of damage and covers a lot of range. And we're going to be running Itachi most likely. I may change him out later on. We're going to be running this Kabuto for healing. And then finally, the old trusty Hinata for some long range attacking. So this is going to be the main team I run it through with, because Datara and Itachi are really good long range units. And I don't have Rock Lee to do some good damage. I don't have him, and I don't have Chidori Sasuke or Chidori Kakashi, so I can't run neither of them. And hopefully I can get, who is it? Wisdom Naruto, the new one that just came out. Hopefully by then someone on my friends list can pull him, and I can run him. Now for the next team I'm going to be running is practically this team. Now, the reason I say practically is because I have to change it around a little bit, because this is going to be my free-to-play team. Of course, that Sakon's going away. We're going to be using the new Minato that we just got. And then, instead of Shikamaru, most likely we're going to be running... Who should we run? Who should we run for our last free-to-play unit? Most likely the Sakura. Not the Sakura, the Hinata. We're going to be running that. Now, y'all can let me know down in the comment section below if this is unfair or whatever, but there's no free-to-play healers in this game, period. There's no free-to-play healers, except for the Sakura. But the Sakura, unfortunately, doesn't heal enough for me to actually do this event. So I have to bring a Kabuto, and most likely I might switch out for another Kabuto. This isn't the set free-to-play team I'm going to be running. But one reason I am running this Minato is for this reason here. Now, when I first saw his stats, they're not very good, but he does reduce bravery damage a lot. So practically, he should be doing, receiving the same amount of damage as every other unit that's non-bravery, because, you know, he just tanks that damage, bro. All these reduce bravery damage, but I think these are all about like 10%. I'm not too sure about that though. And his ninjutsu does a little bit okay. It's 2.5 times attack, and he maxes out at like 1100, so he should be doing around 2500 attack with his ninjutsu, and then plus the extra damage with the wisdom, he should be able to practically almost one-shot the ads. I'm not too sure about that though. And then these other, well, this Jirobo, most likely he's going to be changed, because this Jirobo, he's a short-range unit, so I'm going to change him for someone else. Most likely, I'm going to change him with, oh shit, it's on, I don't know why it's on elements. It's so stupid. Let's go back to strength descending. Most likely, I'm going to run, who is it? This Rock Lee. Most likely this Rock Lee is going to be a lifesaver. I can go ahead and limit break him a lot more, so he does a lot more damage, and he can take out multiple ads at one time. So, if anything, as my friend unit, I also might bring another Rock Lee that's max limit broke if I can find one. So let me know down in the comment section below who you're going to be running for this raid. If you're going to be trying to do all free-to-play units or 28 cost or lower, let me know about that down in the comment section, and we'll go ahead and get into this raid. Okay, so for this raid, it's all bravery units. I was kind of hoping they would do a mix of both to make it a little bit more challenging, but this is going to be challenging enough as it is. So like I said, all bravery units. I'm not going to go over the bravery units like max damage and everything like that, because that would just take way too much time. But they're all mid-range units. They all have about 6,500 health each, and they normally attack every 2 to 3 turns. And actually, I guess I can. They do around 289 raw damage per character, and 327 with the initial wisdom to bravery extra damage. Let's go ahead and you can spawn in stage 1. There are going to be 3 bravery mods. Not mods, ads. So what happens for wave 2 to spawn in is pretty much after you do 3 turns, 2 more bravery ads are going to spawn in. Now these are all AoE damage, so if they start doing their danger, you're going to be pretty fucked. But I don't think they do their danger that much, if at all. I haven't seen anyone get hit with danger yet, so I'm not too sure about that. But what you want to do is pretty much use your ninjutsus to kill these bravery ads off as fast as you can, so that way after 3 turns you either have all 3 of the initial ones taken out or at least 2 of them, so you only have to do with 3. So once you kill them, make sure you kill them as fast as you can. If you need to stall because there's no health bottles around this map, so you're going to want to keep your health up as you go, and you might also want to stall so you have your ninjutsus for next turn. So stage 2, wave 1, you start off with 3 bravery ads. If you leave the bottom left bravery ad from wave 1 until last, wave 2 will spawn all in at once. If you kill the bottom left bravery ad anytime before last, 1 bravery ad from wave 2 will take its place. So pretty much what you can do is you can kill all of them and have them all spawn in at once, or you can kill the bottom left one last, so that way one will spawn in and you don't have to worry about too many spawning in at one time. And then after wave 2 is cleared, of the 3 bravery ads, which according to how you killed the wave 1, wave 2 will spawn in. Wave 3 will spawn in after you kill off the rest of those, but I suggest before you clear out wave 2, you stall and get all your ultimate ninjutsus, because Jiraiya is spawning in for wave 3. This is one thing that makes this raid a lot harder than the Kushina Ninetales raid, is because Kushina never spawned in that raid, so you didn't have to deal with a mini boss. So the Jiraiya has approximately 45,000 health. He does 560 damage raw. I'm guessing that's without the extra damage calculations to the wisdom units. He's a short range unit and he attacks about every 3 turns. He switches between an AoE jutsu that does 1,120 raw damage with the chance of slip damage and immobilization for 5 turns, which you really don't want to be hit by that, because if you get immobilized, you're going to be pretty much fucked. Single target jutsu, and it does 1,600 raw damage. Now, he normally attacks, like I said, almost every 2 to 3 turns, so you want to make sure you kill him as fast as you can. Spam the shit out of him with your ultimates. Now, while you're spamming him with your ultimates, make sure you keep the bottom left bravery ad alive. Kill him last. The reason for this is so you can stall for the final fight. Jiraiya does attack almost every 2 turns. Make sure you kill him as fast as you can with your ults, so that way he doesn't spam you with ninjutsus, because he does switch it back and forth, and they're both very devastating jutsus, especially if you get hit by that AoE attack to all your units. So if you know you can't kill him within those 3 turns you have initially, make sure you're spaced out so he can't hit all your units at one time. And then right after this is just a stall fest. Stall as long as you can so that we can get all your health up, get all your ninjutsus ready for the Gamabunta fight. Now note that you want to start the Gamabunta fight with your 3rd unit. Now, the reason this is, Gamabunta starts off with his water bullet, which is one of his ninjutsu he does, so you want to get him to the top left of the map so he doesn't get hit initially. So now time for his movesets. Toad Splash, full map attack. This is technically Gamabunta's normal attack, different amounts of damage depending on the part hits you. So pretty much what you want to do is just stay at the top left of the map, because the bottom right gets hit with water bullet a lot. I mean a lot. Now it can alternate to where it will attack the top of the map, but it's less frequent. His next jutsu is water bullet. This alternates from attacking the bottom of the map and the top of the map, so I prefer to stay at the top of the map because it's less frequent that he attacks the top, that it seems like, but it's completely random. Now this one doesn't do too much damage, and neither does the Toad Splash, but if you can avoid being hit by the water bullet, I suggest you do it. Toad Splash cannot be avoided. It's a full map AoE attack. Just make sure when he does it, you don't have your wisdom units out if possible. Now the only way to truly beat Gamabunta is, as they say on the Reddit, kill or be killed, because Gamabunta doesn't have a weak spot. His head in his hands, which is practically his forehead, his head is his forehead, has way too much HP. Like, I don't think anyone has truly destroyed both of them, like destroyed it. Like it says on the red, unknown, too much HP. So you shouldn't even be focusing on attacking those two. You need to attack the main body, which is his lips on the map. Do as much damage as you can, as fast as you can, heal when needed, but just remember, it's completely random when he's going to do his water bullet, and he's going to be doing his toad splash a lot, so you're going to be taking damage. So if you don't have ninjutsus, I suggest you just keep attacking him. There's no real reason to back up at the top left corner because he's going to hit you either way. Just continue smack him in the face if you're having to stall. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Again, leave me down in the comment section below if you're going to be able to do this raid. I'm going to be trying to help some people through it because, you know, I'm a nice person, but I don't know if it'll be physically possible for me to help people through it. I'm not too sure yet. You won't know until the raid comes out, you know. Also, let me know down in the comment section if what team you're going to be running, and if you're going to be trying to do the free to play units or the 28 costs or lower. I'm still debating it in my head. It seems possible, but then again, I'm not too sure. Anyway guys, I'll see you the fuck later. Peace.